Alright. Hey folks, I'm Mysterious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
And this is
That's
really loud.
Zangief, and that's Rugal. That might be Ultimate Rugal.
No,
yeah,
that's
no,
Rugal. That's got really nice shoes though.
He's in like maximum K groove.
Yeah, he's got.
That's what it is.
He's got K rage going. Otherwise, if he was Ultimate Rugal, he'd have worn pants.
he'd be slightly dirtier looking.
Anyway, folks, I'm Mysterious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
And
I love beer, by the way. I don't know if you do.
Johnny Beer.
Johnny Beer is the best.
I used to play this game and drink whiskey, so not beer, but it was good too.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Capcom or Marvel versus Capcom versus SNK 2. There's our C Groove point ranking 3-on-3 match because we rarely played that mode. Although
yeah, Super JG apparently did at some point.
Actually, no, we did because I recognize who those people represent now. But
yeah, Super JG.
Super JG. This is we're testing my new capture device, and we had a major burp in our last one.
This is test number 2, let's just say.
So it's like, there's a lot of things we should be doing to introduce this game that we might not bother to do.
No, we'll still do it, because I still have more
counting our way towards the present day, but
not quite. Didn't quite get up to now. This is the place where power and Technic collide. I mean, it's...
Crush the competition.
It's
honestly, Ryu versus the guy from, I guess, the later King of the Fighter game. Ryo pisses me off because... Not Ryo, I mean... Whoever that guy is. Damn, I can't remember his name.
Kyo? No,
Kyo's his buddy. Or, no, that's Kyo.
Yeah.
He's,
are you thinking of the Bogards?
Well, the King of the Fighters, the whole point of the series... This is Capcom vs. SNK 2 Mark Millennium 2001, by the way. The whole point of the series was it was like combination of all these different characters from all these different SNK franchises, and then they dropped all the old franchises and made it up. They came up with a new King of the Fighters storyline about characters who hadn't been in classic games. Suddenly Terry Bogard's out in the cold. He's out there going like, "Hey, I'm not okay. We'll fight for food."
Yeah. But no, this was from just like around 2000, 2001, wherever that was there, and I feel like it's kind of the last best 2D fighter. I mean, there've been some that have come since, but like I feel like this is sort of like what Castlevania Symphony of the Night was for like 2D platformers. This is for 2D fighters. It's sort of the last time that this was like this solid focus of a major company on like, this is the product we're gonna make. It's gonna be the best thing ever.
SNK still does.
They do
periodically. They'll bust out a new King of the Fighters.
They do.
Which I've been tempted to try out on the next gen systems.
But aren't they all like polygonal and stuff?
No, I don't think so. They're still doing this periodically, and I've thought about getting them, and I haven't.
Yeah. But this is the one that sort of just gathered up everybody. I mean, there was a Capcom vs. SNK 1. It was an arcade exclusive. This is an arcade port, as you can tell, because it's asking us to play a perfect conversion of the arcade game there.
Perfect conversion. Even though we went in and changed. We changed.
Oh yeah, we should change the time on it. Or do you want to?
Well, I think we put it at infinite because we like having it at infinite, but
well, I mean, yeah, so we
set it to infinite.
Alright, we set it to infinite, we'll keep it at infinite.
But yeah, this is a game we used to play back in the day, you know, instead of going out and socializing, we would hang out and play SNK. Fun game, super awesome. And
it may have eclipsed gameplay hours for us, the original Street Fighter 2. It's probably that and like maybe Super Mario Kart, probably the only things that really come close in terms of a couch, sitting together, hanging out, playing. I mean, we played a lot of StarCraft in our day.
We played a lot of this back in the day, and as we explained the ratio mode, which we'll get to in a second. This is our take 2 on this video to test my recorder, so I won't go into a huge amount of depth with it, but I apologize last time. I'll keep it to the point. With the ratio system, you have 4 points to distribute. You can have up to 3 people on your team. The computer is almost always going to throw somebody who's level 2 and 2 people who are level 1 at you. But you can also have a team of 2 where one of them, they're both level 2. It's what Bobo and I are going to do. There you can have a team of 2 where one of them's level 3 and one of them's level 1. You can have one guy who's at level 4.
Yeah. You can do a 1. You can do a 1 buff. You can do 8. You can do a 4. You can do a 1 and 3. You can do a 2 and 2. You can do a 1, 1 and 3. Those are the combinations
Right.
that are possible.
But, you know, just a quick apology to Akalis. Way back when we were all hanging out at Bobo's place in Richmond, and I was playing the game and I was doing pretty good, and I remember beating up Lagman a lot and beating up Akalis, and I don't think you were playing that much. We played a little bit too, but like against Akalis, I just busted out level 4 Dan, and then now in retrospect, like that was just a dick move. So I'm sorry, Akalis. That wasn't cool. But it's especially because the other story, the other like historical story we trotted out is that we played enough of this game that we actually went and played around in Richmond at a tournament where Bobo actually won one match and then got eliminated in the second match. I got knocked out in my very first match. It was a competitive match, but I forever destroyed my reputation in Street Fighter, the serious Street Fighter circles. I didn't know the you didn't know the
etiquette.
The etiquette, and like when I lost, I just like walked away. You're supposed to shake the guy's hand. So as I turned away and walked away, I heard people going, "Oh, kiss!" And I was like, "Ooh, I didn't. Sorry." Better.
I didn't even notice that particular minutia. I might have been playing. No, because there was only one machine, so I must.
Yeah, we were all just kind of.
I was just sweating my upcoming match.
A bunch of geeks crowded around one machine, pretty much. And
well,
but I had a competitive match. You won your first match, and then you went up against some guy who was playing, and he was using like the A groove, which I didn't understand at all, like Street Fighter Alpha, and like he was beating everybody with like double perfect because he was doing some kind of alpha counter thing I didn't understand a bit.
Yeah.
Playing as Akuma and whatever.
Yeah,
anyway.
so I did, and then ratio match, folks. Ratio match.
We're taking our time getting to the action because there was this massive desync occurred as soon as the fighting started in our first one.
So we're hoping to do stitch together several takes of the intro.
So last time we went with the epic team that made so much sense of Sakura and Rolento.
Yeah.
We could do them again, but
Who are you looking for here?
Rio maybe?
Rio is a guy that you could go as.
Who would you want to be?
I don't know who I'd go as Rio's partner. But,
Well, you usually went with King when I was Rio, but I'm giving you the chance to have some input into who I'm going to play as too.
I would say if we want to do well, we should be Haohmaru and Sagat.
Okay.
Those are guys that we can pretty well take guys out with.
I don't remember the different colors for Haohmaru.
I don't either. You're running a little low on time too.
Oh fuck, where's
Sagat is on the left, bottom left.
Okay.
I don't know what color goes under that either. So,
oh, taking on Ryo Sakazaki and his good friend Vice.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I should have been Vice. Clearly. Keep rocking, baby!
So we're picking a team again with whom we should be fairly strong.
We had a lot of different.
Not gonna earn a lot of points with
Haohmaru,
yeah. Not gonna earn a lot of points with Haohmaru, but he's gonna be
Basically,
effective.
these are the two guys that for this game they're big, they're slow, but they have tremendous reach.
I got
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day from Haohmaru. Would you look at him there with his giant sword?
It's a diseased zombie sort of clover.
So yeah, I'm pretty good with Haohmaru, but you know, this is, I mean, JG is the Samurai Showdown master, so...
Well, I really wish you could play as Genjiro in this game.
Yeah. Because then you could do your insane Slasher Muppet voice that you would give him. Tweet! Holy shit. I mean, now last time we played as characters that we like. They're maybe not necessarily the best characters for points or the best characters for quickly dispatching people.
My perfect just got taken away from me, but...
but you just murdered those guys. And it does, the game...
Well done, Haohmaru.
Well done. The game does get more difficult, and there might have been a point in time where we would have been seriously disappointed to not get...
Boy, it's that gathered from all over the world! He talks a lot like that, according to my opinion. I'm mad.
He talks
like Terry.
Made him sound like Galford.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, hey, warriors are gathered from all over the world, Poppy.
Dosta.
No,
Now Sagat's gonna get a chance to run against... How did they do that? Level 1 and level 2?
His old running buddies. Well, his old Street Fighter 2
It's
pals.
level 1 Zangief and level 2 Guile. How did that work?
Well, the wall's come crumbling down. I don't know. Maybe it's not actually. Maybe.
Oh, it's level 2. It's like, I thought it was level 1. I don't understand. Okay. Anyway. Bobo, now, at least we figured out how to switch characters, because for a while there, I was doing all the fighting because we screwed up tagging out. You can't tag out in mid-fight in this, but you can decide who starts first. Throwing in a nice taunt there. And as we noted many years ago in our Street Fighter 2 two-player mode, we have like Sagat and Zangief is like,
it's the Scar Brothers.
It's the Scar Brothers, but like Zangief is like, oh yeah, the ladies love the scars. And Sagat's like, I think they prefer many small scars to one big scar. Or am I getting that backwards?
No,
Sagat's like, the ladies like one big scar better than lots of small.
I think it's many small scars as opposed to one big one. Sagat was having trouble with the ladies.
And looking at Zangief for advice. Try for Tiger Genocide.
I'm gonna figure out
whatever
how to do that.
Whatever that is, yeah.
Command list. Let's commit genocide here, guys. Was it Tiger Raid? I think is what the
maybe it's Tiger Raid.
Is what it's called, or maybe Tiger Destroyer.
I think it was. I don't know. There's a game. There's a move in other games called Tiger Genocide. It's like, really, we're gonna wipe out the whole species. I mean, they're already almost extinct.
You can't fuck.
Your body crumbles and you don't even get juggled by the hits.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the. Again, you know, we're not scoring massive points here or anything, but not that. I mean, for all we know, we've got a lot of gold points here. We have 578 gold dollars and 211 gold cents. So really, we have.
Haohmaru's like, I question your power, and so I was like, what?
So really, we have 580 gold point dollars.
Hey, we got the Street Fighter 2 boss rush interrupted by Ryu, who's taking the place of Sagat.
And Haohmaru has also come in to replace Senpai's.
Well, no, I meant their team is. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm also part of that boss rush.
Live and let die.
Because I am Sagat, folks. I'm not just playing in this game. Yeah, Balrog, on the tail of the tape here, he does have the reach on you. Well, not by as much as you'd expect, considering he has a giant sword.
It's like, alright, you hit me, good job. He was their level 2 guy.
He was their big man. He was their Ryback. Now I'm gonna guess, place your bets at home, folks, but I'm gonna bet, I'd be willing to guess that Vega is going to die before he loses his claw mask. Oh, you're gonna try and figure out some like 20-hit combo.
Level 3 and max only. I think.
Oh, that's right. His weapon breaker is a level 3.
Yeah.
That was his weapon breaker in the Samurai Show.
I fucked it up. It's trying something else.
Yeah, right. No, you should save it up, see whether or not you can break.
But I can't get Power Max mode.
Break Ryu's arms.
I don't know if
I guess are his weapons. Smack. Yeah, I believe during that crazy tournament I did use Haohmaru pretty extensively because, you know, it didn't matter. It wasn't like
Haohmaru is all about big damage from like single big hit. Yeah. And neither of us have ever been that good at comboing in this game series.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're from the olden days of the original Street Fighter when there wasn't such a thing as like super
the original
combo.
Street Fighter 2, you mean? There we go.
Holy shit, dramatic KO finish.
I broke your arms.
Yep. Now
with my sword.
Now, like, a new set of arms is going to drop somewhere in the stage. You have to go grab it.
Then
stick them back onto his stubs.
Nobody who dares face me lives for very long. Ah, too weak! Nah, weak sauce! Yeah, this is the team we used to play as if we had suffered a loss and our, you know, confidence was shattered. Yeah. And if we couldn't win with them and we knew it was time to switch to some other game for the night.
That may be an indication about the first tournament.
No, we lost!
Oh, there's another one.
Oh,
that's true. I forgot that they have, like, Capcom style portraits
and SNK
and SNK style, because Haohmaru and Haohmaru up there.
I don't understand what the styles of the portraits represent, but
I think it's just like
I question your power. Oh, really?
Like I mean the artwork of the old oh and shit, he's using K grooves, so
that is Haohmaru's home groove.
Oh yeah, I just might lose. He's only got one.
You can't force me to face Dalsim on my own. Now, in this game, sadly, if you're playing as Haohmaru and you hit like the fierce sword strike against an unarmed opponent, you don't do chip damage, even though you should. Or if not chip damage, you probably just get a full-on hit, which their arms just cut off.
This is gonna be a match to remember.
That is an aspect of
Street Fighter
physics,
2, the Ball Brothers. Who is the true bald Street Fighter master? Watch out!
That's it.
Angry.
You made the Yogi angry.
That's impressive. Thank you, come again. Yeah, you made a lot of racist jokes. Man. Oh, I think you're trying for something fancier than that, but
No, I mean I was.
oh,
His head is
I love grabbing
perfectly
my
stable,
nipples.
but he just starts shaking around and grabbing his nips. It's an unusual situation.
He was about to start describing the plot twists of Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty, but grabbing the nips. He's fully enraged. This was the guy that Bobo was playing as in our video that did not think properly.
You may have noticed I was ducking and switching a lot. Combos are not coming as easily as they used to.
It's like when you're playing a human.
Like when you're getting old.
Like when you're playing
old for this reason.
when you play a human Akuma player who does 2 jabs and like kind of steps towards you, you're like, I wonder what he's trying to do. There's a familiar face.
Yeah. Well, I mean, familiar to Sagat. He apparently worked for him or something. I'm
Didn't
not
we
really
lose
sure.
this one last time?
We did.
Okay. Let's see if I can redeem myself a little bit here.
But they do, you know, the thing they do here is they keep things fairly, you know, because the tournament always follows the same format basically. You have a couple of guys, and then there's a new challenger that steps in, and it's the boss of one of the old school games, either Capcom or SNK. The designated old school boss for SNK is Geese Howard, and the dedicated old school boss for Capcom is Bison, who has of course been superseded in his own series. I don't know whether Geese was in his or if they just stopped doing.
I'm not used to having someone talking constantly while I fight a boss. That's a new thing I'm gonna have to adapt to.
I understand. I was trying to keep things, you know.
Yeah, you're trying to sort of lecture because you knew I wasn't gonna talk, and I kept finding the urge to go quiet. Oh well, I think I left it to a winnable place. Yeah, I really wanted to win that one on my own though. Haohmaru now the first member of this team to go down.
Oh, yeah, grabbing. Well, no, I think didn't Sagat go down at some point?
I think it went down on the latest of this hot scar.
This hot scar. I despise your useless pride. That's why I quit Shadow Lu.
I despise your useless pride, Haohmaru. Why is it a big deal that you're defeated by a butt? Yeah. Haohmaru's getting pissed. It's like, I still push your power.
These guys, I don't know. Are they going to be able to stay a cohesive team for this final stage in Osaka?
The next fight is the last? I can hardly wait.
Because I'm sick and tired of fighting with this guy.
Apparently. I'll find and destroy Yukio. And Iori, I don't understand the whole storyline of his game, but he's some kind of like evil, demonic, big-time super villain, but his pants are tied together. I don't...
Yeah.
I was looking at, there was like a sale on SNK games on Xbox Live, including some kind of bullet hell shooter where you play as King of the Fighters characters with an overhead camera flying around shooting bullets. And the plot is somehow you're trying to prevent Iori's resurrection. I was like, what? I swear to God, this is a real thing. You play as like Terry Bogard or Kyo or Athena, and you're trying to stop Iori from being resurrected by...
Alright, Iori, come on.
flying around in bullet hell. See, you can see the little block meter over there, folks. And this is something to keep an eye on.
I should have, yeah, no, I should have done something.
Nice. Oh, come on, boo!
Yeah, I don't know if that's, Try again, kid, to be less weird.
Try again with dressing yourself. Did first with the legs are not tied together. Wish I knew what game he's from. I think it must have been an Art of the Fighting because I know
oh,
the.
Well, oh no, I survived. Nope, I didn't.
I know Fatal Fury a little better than Art of Fighting, and I don't think he's from that game. I'm serious.
I don't remember. I feel like we had a game with him in it. Because eventually,
no, there's the first. I kept thinking he's the first character from Art of Fighting, but he's not. That was a Japanese.
It's like sort of around the time that you know, PlayStation 1 games became like, you know, $1. I'm pretty sure we picked up a number. No, that is
Fierce
one
is
big
too slow.
disadvantage to yeah, if you break his guard with your. Of course, you were always calling them AB strikes, which always threw me off. Because I'm like, what? You just press the fierce button, right?
Jeez. Ultimate cheese victory.
Fuck you, man.
He sucks so hard. This time we might actually have earned a super boss. We didn't in our off-screening.
Sure.
Great battle sets out to outplay and outfight. The mark of the Millennium is done. The champion of martial arts has been decided. What? Stone Cold Steve Austin again.
Oh,
I'll remember
shit.
your name. Steve. Oh, we are fucked.
Yeah,
We are fucked.
So they're the two guys that it could be.
Akuma, Rugal.
Rugal.
Super Akuma, Ultimate Rugal.
Equal energy, true to its reputation. I'll give this dark. Okay, so he's giving dark power to the guy that just beat him.
So Akuma's absorbed the power of Rugal.
And he's got a fun new symbol on his back.
And we're...
Newsflash! We're fucked.
Newsflash. We are boned.
Well, I guess this is what we asked for by pulling out our heavy hitters after failing with some of our just favorite characters.
Well, we didn't fail precisely, but yes, this is gonna suck. I guess we could win, but these guys earned so few points, we still won't make our top 10.
Yeah, there's not a
scored a
lot
hit.
to do against these guys.
I scored a hit! Yeah, Homer's not great against him because Homer's just too fucking slow.
Well, yeah. I mean, Sagat's very slow as well. Up.
Oh,
I tried to throw him, but
well, I think the plan had been originally to do one shot and then call it video.
yeah.
And have the second video be just facing the super boss. But that was before we found out that this is going to be a test video, really. Nothing good damage me. No, we damaged you. It just doesn't...
Well, I didn't, but
you did. So we'll probably do that. But you want to just... I think what would...
it's gonna make
get
me,
past
it's
the
gonna
screen.
make me go to
yeah.
the 10 countdown eventually here.
So we'll probably
oh,
just...
well, I apparently did it at just the right time. Alright, so I'll pause as soon as the match starts, I guess. And,
That's, I think, what we gotta do. And then we can check and see if the video actually took before we spend a lot of time worrying about following up with the Super Akuma. Just want to get in one little hit against Super Akuma.
I knew if I didn't, and if I just paused, he would basically be throwing me by the time I unpaused.
Right. Anyway, folks, yeah, so I don't even know if you'll see this video because we don't know if the sound is going to sync properly. But, assuming it did, this is some Serious JG.
And I'm Bobo the Vulture.
Tune in next time as we fight Super Akuma in a video that may go significantly longer than the video